so crazy, like the things that we have to go through. So me and my husband are still separated, not on paper, but we're separated. So I ended up moving to Texas with one of my best friends at the time. We're no longer friends, but I remember moving to Texas and going out there, and I was like, well, this is when my eating habits started to change, and I was like, I'm a meat eater for life. I guess I should pause this and make it into a 4th video, because let me do that. Maybe. Let's see. We were still separated, so I ended up going and moving to Texas, and I was like, my friend was trying to convince me, my best friend at the time, we're no longer friends, but she was trying to convince me to like change over my eating habits and stuff like that. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm a meat eater for life. So then we ended up going to like this Texas State Veggie Fair, and that's where I ended up meeting like Fully Raw Christina. And there was so many different venues and stuff there where it was like there was other options out there, because before I switched over, I just thought that if you didn't eat meat, you just ate fruits and vegetables all day, which necessarily you do, but you can cook them, flavor them, all this other jazz. So I ended up going there, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna try the pescatarian lifestyle. That's basically just eating seafood. So I did that for like 7 months. So I was transitioning, and I did that for like 7 months. And then I was like, well, I'm going to try the vegan lifestyle to see if my skin clears up a little bit better. So I ended up doing that. And then from there, this happened back in 2014. So then I wasn't really paying attention to my weight. I was mostly paying attention to how I felt on the inside. So the weight started just falling off. My clothes became baggier. People were like, oh, you're losing so much weight and stuff like that. And so I was like, oh, I am losing weight. So then on 2015 New Year's Eve was the last time I had my drink, like hard liquor drink, because like I said, I like to party. So I had my last drink, and I was like, this is no longer, like, I no longer want, and I was like, I'm gonna die, I need alcohol. I can't survive. They're like, people need water. I was like, I need alcohol. But I was like, maybe this will help clear my skin up too, by taking out all the processed and all that. So I did that, and which it did, because whoever, like, I never knew that freaking alcohol had that much sugar and all those calories and stuff like that. So I ended up doing that, and then me and my husband, we started to, like, I guess you can say reconcile or whatever. We started talking about like getting back together and all this other stuff, because I was starting to become like, I was starting to become happier again. So after all that stuff happened in Texas, like with my friend and stuff like that, I'm not gonna go too much in debt about that, because it's about, yeah. So I end up moving back home. I got a job, I think around this time, like, even though me and my husband were talking about, like, we were getting back together, he was stationed somewhere else, I believe Bahrain at the time. So going through all this, so I was like feeling better and stuff like that. So I moved back home, got a job, this and that. So yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah,